Paul Pluta channel. I'm back on the Paul Pluta channel. Remember, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and look in the description for 10 ways you can help me stay full-time on YouTube. Don't forget, that includes, I've got some watches occasionally for sale. Look in the Archie Luxury for sale section, link below in the description. We're doing paid reviews. This is what keeps Archie going. So thank you so much to all the people who send in for paid reviews. I've been unwell. I'm now back in the chair and I want to get the backlog done. This is from Kent. Hi Archie, I'm looking for some good watch advice and I'm hoping the Pontiff has some answers. I've transferred $40 to your PayPal account and want a video in return. I'm a 35-year-old watch enthusiast from Norway. I have followed and liked your channel for a while and want to say keep up the good work with the watch reviews. Thank you. To give you an idea of what I want I can say that I have had a few different watches over the years. Now my collection has 5 watches. 3 different Panerais, a ceramic black seal, a Lumina steel, and a Lumina chrono. With all kinds of different straps, of course. I have a IWC, I have an IWC. It's an if it's next to a vowel. And a steel Omega Seamaster 44mm Planet Ocean, all bought used. But now it's time to get a really decent watch. I want to have a really nice collection, so I want to do some upgrades over time. I'm a hard-working, self-employed man going my own way. Like you, I love Bangkok and traveling in general. As you may have understood, I like big watches since I'm a big guy. And I'm looking for the Pontiff's advice here. My question is, which watch should I get and where should I get it? I want to buy a Rolex, but Patek is also cool if it is possible in the price range. I love the Yachtmaster 2 in general. White gold, steel, two-tone gold, all is fabulous. And I also like the Sky Dweller. The new two-tone is great. I want a watch that I can possibly use every day. Maybe put on a leather or rubber strap, but in general it has to be a FU piece. It has to have something about it, and it would be nice to be good value for money. Absolute max price for an excellent piece is $25,000 to $30,000, though I preferably want it to be a little lower. In general, I love the look of precious metal, including two-tone, and the look of blue and green dials. I'm looking forward to your answer. Regards, Kent. Thank you, Kent. Now, I'm not sure here, Kent, whether you're actually, one small thing, I'm not sure whether you're going to actually sell some of the 5 to pay for this new piece, or you're going to add this as an addition. So you got 3 Panerais, ceramic black seal, a Lumina steel, and a Lumina chrono. That's a nice combo. You got an IWC Big Pilot and an Omega Seamaster 44mm Planet Ocean. I gotta tell you, gotta tell you, you're a big guy, you like big watches. Every man needs to have a Rolex. They need to have a Rolex in the collection. There is no question about it. Every man needs a Rolex. You need one Rolex at least, if not multiples. Now, let's have a talk about which watch should I get. Now this is something that really comes down to you. It really comes down to you. But what I would say, let me say this to you. Let me say this. I would seriously say, okay, you know, I'm an advocate for buying used watches. Buy used, pay less. Now, if you want a really big fuck off piece, The best piece now in this point in time. Now, I'm not trying to sell you my one. Yes, it's on the market, but if you're in Norway, it's probably better to buy from a European dealer. It's just a hassle. How would we do the deal? But look at that. The Rolex Deep Sea. That is perfect. Why is it perfect? Because it is fucking huge. The watch is huge. Okay. This watch here itself, you can pick these up, right? I'm trying to sell this for about 11,000 Aussie dollars. So my opinion is, I reckon the Rolex Deep Sea, that would be my first recommendation, the Deep Sea. It is huge, big. You like big watches? Huge, big, ultimate diver, and they are soft. Okay, why are they soft? Well, Rolex has released the 43mm new Sea Dweller with the red and the Cyclops. So all the fanboys, all the new fashionistas who want the latest, greatest, they're dumping this. That could be the ultimate buy, because this is a fucking amazing watch. It's very, very, you know, it's on the money. 3,900 meter dive watch. Nothing is as big as this. Probably nothing ever will be from Rolex. Great buying. If Rolex drops it, they're going to go up in price. It is a brilliant watch. So I would seriously say to you, Rolex Deep Sea, pick that up. Aussie's about 11. What's that in US dollars? What's that? 7 or 8,000 US dollars for a used one of these? Fucking bargain. That's what I would do. Now, I got to be completely frank and honest with you. Yeah, gold watches are cool. Yeah. But please, gold is so fragile. Gold is really, really fucking fragile. It scratches easily, it marks, it dings, and it's pretty poor bang per buck. One thing about your collection there, you're mainly a steel person. So I really think with your Rolex, I'd be getting steel. I've owned the gold sub, and you know, what I found was it wasn't so usable because it is fucking solid gold. It is really fucking difficult. So easy to damage. But let me tell you this. You can get a really beautiful, so it's a Rolex solid gold Submariner like I had. You can get pre-ceramic. Get the pre-ceramic one. Second hand, 17,000 US dollars. That is great bang per buck. Great bang per buck, because the new gold Submariner ceramic is about, in Australian dollars, about 44,000 fucking Australian. So the pre-ceramic solid gold one, 16,000 US dollars, 17,000 US dollar mark. It's pretty fucking good buying, okay? That is really good buying. The other thing I would highly recommend would be a two-tone sub. Now you would say, do I get the ceramic or the pre-ceramic? Doesn't matter. Does not matter. The two-tone sub is a legend. It is something that will always be in demand, always wanted. It's a fantastic watch. The beautiful thing about the two-tone is the gold is really trim. So the solidness of steel is in the case and the bracelet. The middle links are gold. The crown is gold and the bezel is gold. So gold is really just used as a trim. You've got the solidness of steel with the beauty of gold trim. I reckon a two-tone bluesy, perfect watch. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. You couldn't get better than that there. Now, I really think in your case there, you gotta go Rolex, man. You gotta go Rolex. You've got 3 Panerais, you've got an IWC, you've got an Omega. Man, you gotta have a fucking Rolex. If it was me, I reckon the Deep Sea, that is the time to buy it now. You like big watches, there's a chance it's going to be discontinued soon. I reckon that is good buying. And it's a lot less than your 20 to 30,000 budget there. Now, I honestly would say to you, look, the Yachtmaster 2, that's such a that is a very, very useless fucking complication. I wouldn't go there. Yachtmaster 1, yes. Yachtmaster 2, no. The Sky Dweller. Now the problem with these is the Sky Dweller. See, you're going to buy a new one. Man, that is a dumb idea. Buying new is fucking stupid. Okay? You buy a Sky Dweller new, man, it is, if you were looking in a couple years' time, there's going to be some on the grey market. Grey market means non-official Rolex dealers. Yes, I like the grey market. You're going to get some good deals. At the moment, it's too new. It's too new to have really good savings. It's too new. So it's not really part of the value equation. And I sort of think with your taste in watches, they're all fucking sports watches. You've got to get a steel sports watch. That's what I think. I really think the Sky Dweller, you've got to give it a couple years before they come out, filter through to the used market. Otherwise you're paying a premium. We want value. We want value shoppers. You tell me here you are a self-employed, self-made man. You don't have money to waste on bitches or retail stores. So you got to get some bang per buck. Bang per buck. Now, so I would say sports. I think myself, the top 3 choices would be Rolex Deep Sea, Rolex Solid Gold, or Rolex Two-Tone Submariner. Bluesy. Now, Yachtmaster, I've said no. Sky Dweller, I've said they're too new. Too new. Those two-tone ones are too new. Too new. Too new. You've also mentioned Patek. But I really think your collection, you need a Rolex, then you can get a Patek down the track. I really, really do want to stress to you, get the Rolex. You need a Rolex. There's a hole in your collection. Get the fucking Rolex. As for Pateks, well, Pateks are very, very much undersized. They're very small. So what would you get then? You'd have to get either the Aquanaut or the Nautilus. Sports, going with the theme of your collection there. I'd really say to you, they are still very fucking delicate watches. They are not these sort of, they are very finely made watches. They are beautiful. They're haute horology. They're gorgeous. Nowhere near the strength of fucking Rolex. So I myself would say to you, get the Rolex first. Then maybe get a Aquanaut, a nice Aquanaut as a casual. You're not the sort of person who wants a dress watch. Like, just coming through the feeling here, it's not really for you. So that's kind of what I would be steering towards there. So I reckon, personally, I'm not trying to sell you my Deep Sea because you're in Europe. It's too fucking hard to do the deal. But I honestly think, get a fucking Deep Sea. Big. It's soft. These are soft now. Normally I don't recommend watches this new, but they're soft because the 43mm Sea Dweller came out. Get one of these now. Good price. Investment potential. It's big. It's huge. That's, I reckon that is the fucking sweet spot. As for a Patek, I'd probably go steel Aquanaut. I reckon that'd be cool. If you want gold down the track, I would go into two-tone Submariner. I reckon that's the way to go. Solid gold, I gotta tell you honestly, yeah, I've had a few solid golds in my time. Fucking soft metal. It's a problematic metal. It's nowhere near as... I mean, I just strap on my Explorer 2 steel, just wear the fucking thing. If it's a Patek, oh, a scratch, you know, it's such a delicate watch. You don't enjoy it. So there we go, Ken. I hope that helps. I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. This is the Paul Pluta channel. I've done a paid review for you. Thank you so much, and keep watching. See you later.
We specialize in the repair of Rolex and Patek Philippe watches. We've been doing the same thing for more than 25 years. We have Rolex technicians certified by Rolex who actually used to work for the company for many years, like if we doing the work on the factory. We completely disassemble the watch and we put it to work like brand new condition. When you get a pre-owned watch, it's like if you're getting a brand new unit. The only difference is the money.
Archie Luxury channel, and today we're discussing super Rolex divers. We're talking Sea Dweller. And I gotta tell you, the ultimate diver in the Rolex range is the Deep Sea. And let's compare these here. We've got all the models, the major iterations of Sea Dweller here. And I gotta tell you, look at this here. This is the Big Daddy, the Deep Sea, the Deep Sea. Look at the size of this baby. And I'm just going to compare it to the current 43 mil. So can you see just a slight size there? Now we're going to also compare it to the last. These are 3 ceramics. Look at this here. This is the 40 mil, the 43, and the 44 Deep Sea. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Indeed. What do you reckon there? So it's a magic collection. The ultimate divers collection here. Look at this here. Look at the watches. What do you think? What do you think? It's very fascinating to have a look at these big divers. These divers.